Good morning, everyone. It's lovely to be with you this morning. Let's start our day in Sahaja way by collectively bowing down in front of Shri Mataji, raising Kundalini and putting ourselves into Bandhan.
श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
So I'm trying to keep things a little simplistic at the moment. And during some of my sleepless nights, I've been reading one book in particular, which is Researchers in Sahaja Yoga number 5, regarding bija mantras. And it goes into all of the pronunciations and things like that, which I haven't fully gone into yet, but it's actually written that it can be a good start to meditation by saying Om 7 times. And when we do that, it can automatically take the attention straight up through all the chakras. So I thought we might give that a bit of a go this morning. And I've got the background music set to C sharp, so you'll have to find your level of comfort. But we'll be doing Om, and we'll do that 7 times. And we'll have a little bit of silence before the talk, which is called, it's a Guru Puja talk, Assimilating the Absolute Knowledge, which was given in Kabbalah 1999. So let's get started. And we'll try and do it each one as long as we can.
since we have come to Kabila, it is the 10 years completed. So you can imagine how in these 10 years we have been able to progress in Sahaja. Now today we are going to have a Guru Puja. As I have said, you all are Gurus and you want to worship me as your Guru is all right. But the main thing one should understand that you have become Guru, no doubt, because you have the knowledge. You have the absolute knowledge. And so we can say you have become Gurus, no doubt. But one has to understand that you have reached a state where you can raise the Kundalini, you can give realization to others. Also, you know what is the absolute knowledge. To know the absolute knowledge is very important. And to assimilate is even much more important. Though we know the absolute knowledge, we cannot assimilate it that well. That means we cannot go deep into it. What is the reason for that? We have to realize that we have all come out of the heritage that was the animal kingdom. From the animal kingdom, you have evolved. So, there are so many things of the animal heritage linger in us. The aggressiveness, the domination, peevishness, fear, grabbing, all these are our inheritance. And they are within us lingering. We want to grab things of others. Not you people, of course not. But people who are not yet in Sahaja. They first used to grab lands. Then they started grabbing people, making them slaves. Then they were not satisfied with that. So they were grabbing kingdoms, jewelry, and all these things. So just to grab. They have no legal right. Still they would grab. It seems very funny. It seems very inhuman. But it is there because of our inheritance. Now there are so many other things like jealousy. Among animals there's very little of that. They don't have jealousies so much as we have. While we have inherited this jealousy by our own reactions and thinking. People get jealous and they want to put down others. If they cannot achieve any height, they want to bring down the heights of others. This kind of jealousy, when it grabs human beings, they think whatever is done in the name of jealousy is all right. They become very conscious. that we are lower than another person. We lack in some talents than another person, and they try to overpower that person because of the force of jealousy behind it. Now the trouble is, though we are human beings, we have inherited so many animal qualities. Like we are ferocious, we are angry, and we get upset as animals do. But additional to that, human beings can react because of their thinking. They think, they can think, and by thinking, all these inherited properties become perverted. Like a person wants to put down another person, then he doesn't behave like an animal, a straightforward way. But he will find out a device, a method, he'll think it over how to do it. The main problem with human beings is that they still have inherited very violent temper. This violent temper has to be controlled, has to be seen. When you see something which you don't like, which is against your will, maybe something like that, immediately you flare up. Just now I saw, instead of the camphor, they had put a sugar candy. To sugar candy, they were putting the matchbox, they were using match into it, matchstick. It would not take the fire. They tried and tried, it would not. So I said, let me see what is that. So that was a sugar candy. If it was camphor, it would just flare up. So the quality of the person is known in the same way. If with the slightest provocation, if he gets into temper and gets annoyed, then his quality is not very good as a guru. As a guru, we should not flare up. We should not get angry. We should not try to oppress others. But what can we do then? People will ask. We have another method. What we call is love. Love. Instead of getting angry, if you show love and compassion to that person. So what happens? That it doesn't give you any anger, and the another person you don't make him angry also. Anger begets anger. If you get angry with somebody, that person may not retort because he is afraid of you, maybe that. But in his heart, he will keep a revenge in his mind that one day I will show him why should he get angry with me. So in Sahaja Yoga, please remember that love is the only way we can solve the problem. Now, if something goes wrong, say in the ashram, if you get angry with that person, what will happen? That person will bear a grudge against you. Perhaps, if he's a good Sahaja, he may realize that it was a wrong thing to do. But if he's a bad Sahaja, not yet fully equipped to understand, then what he will do? He will just feel that this man has insulted me, he has deliberately put me down and all that, and I should try to take a revenge. Among animals, this activity is very limited. I don't think they believe in revenge, except for few animals. They say that if you hurt a snake, it will take its respite. It will come back on you. That's what is said. And this one is something, one quality of the snake. But as we have passed through all these different categories, we might be having some of the qualities of some of these animals within us. We may be even snakes anyway. If the snake is within us, then anybody who hurts you will remember it all your life. He has hurt me, so I'll put him right one day. I'll take a revenge. If there's a snake within us. But now if there's a tiger within you, so you'll become very ferocious. At the smallest thing you'll get angry, lose temper. Now, this is not a very good situation, that we are still at the level of animals and our inheritance is still working in us. So we have to keep a watch. We have to be good gurus, and for good guru, you have to have a very peaceful, compassionate, loving temperament. After all, one has to understand that people have this inheritance, and some people have more, some people have this, or some people have that. For that, if you get angry with that person, it's not going to help him or help you. But if you are loving and compassionate and you explain that person what is the problem is and what you want to do, I tell you it will improve. He'll definitely improve and he'll feel your love. Of course, sometimes it's necessary to also forgive such a person. Such a person is to be forgiven. Absolutely. In that doesn't mean that if he has done wrongs, all kinds of wrongs, you forgive him and he goes on still with the same. Doesn't mean. Forgiven means forgotten. Such and such person has been misbehaving, so just forget it, completely forget it. For a guru it is important, for a Sahaja Yogi guru. I must say other gurus were not like that. They were absolutely, I would say, extremely hot-tempered. And they used to lose temper on people. Once I met a guru and he told me, "Mother, you are too kind to them. And with this kindness you cannot create good people." I have had enough of it, he said. I had made 2 people into gurus. And one of them got lost in the money. Alright, what happened to the second? And second one got lost in the women. So I said, now it's alright. If they're lost, they're lost. But if you can revive them with your love, affection, and kindness, better get around them. So the one who was lost, I think if you open that door, people sitting outside can also hear me. Who are those sitting outside? Open it fully. Of course. Let them move this side. Now it's better. So, as a guru, you must conclude that they are still lingering with their inheritance. But the second problem is much worse. Because human beings can think. Of course, animals also think, but it is always conditioning. Whatever conditioning they have, accordingly they behave. But they don't have ego, that kind, as human beings have developed. So the gurus develop also a very bad ego. The first ego is, other gurus I have seen, they told me that we have done so much, we have worked so hard to achieve this state, and why should we give realizations to others? Or if they have got realization, then what have they done? Why should they get realization? It's become a comparison between their own state and how they have achieved it and how others have to achieve it. So they make all kinds of different torturing, troubling maneuvers. For example, they may make the disciple stand on his head, give his family up, do this, do that. They can beat also. They will make him stay in the water for a long time, make him stand on the one feet. Like this they punish. And the worst come to us, they may beat with sticks or with stones. They're like that. They don't want to talk. They don't want to understand what another person has to say, or the ones who are seekers, how they should be treated. All this anger and all these things might have been all right before, but after the advent of Sahaja Yoga, you must know it is not necessary. It is not at all necessary to give any physical punishment to your disciples. Now, also the mental punishment to a disciple should not be given. Like people start saying all kinds of things to their disciple. Say there's a leader, and the leader finds something wrong with the disciple. Then he goes on saying, now you are like this, your father was like this, your grandfather was like this, your great-grandfather was like this, and you are also like this. Or some sort of thing that will hurt him. By hurting a person, you are not going to help. Supposing while walking you are hurt, you can't walk. In your spiritual ascent also, if you are hurt, you cannot go ahead. So not to hurt people is very important. Once you go on hurting others, then you are not a good guru. You are not a one who is really being kind and understanding of the disciple.
I'll leave it there this morning and continue on in silence. Shri Mataji. We'll just say the last verse of the 3 group mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, thank you so much for joining and being part of our program this morning. It's always a great way to start the day together with you all. When you're ready to finish your meditation, please bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise Kundalini, and put yourself into Bandhan. Wishing you all a wonderful Nimal day ahead. Jai Shri Mataji.